So we are playing Kosmonavtes Academy Escape, and let's start from chapter 1. So it's a tutorial and a short story that this is me, and I am locked here in this room, and now I need to escape. Okay, let's begin. So first let's look here under the carpet. We can find the tape. Then with this tape we can fix the light here and get the bulb out. Now let's look here. Here's the book and the pages are turned out. Let's turn around. No, first let's take this cosmonaut here, and this cosmonaut perfectly fits here. And now we need to enter 4-digit code here. Now let's search in the trash bin, and here we can find 4 objects with different signs here. So let's arrange them according to the position of these lines here. So it's the first line, the second line is highlighted, then the third and the fourth. So here we can see a code 6294, and let's enter it here. 629 and 4. Okay, we have opened the drawer and we've got 3 items. What else can we do? Now let's look here. Here we can also take a page with a purple planet, and let's do the following here, the following thing. So we can put the bulb here, and now we can see planets on the ceiling. But before, we need to do one more thing. So let's look here. Here it is nothing. Okay, what else? Oh, here it is. We have found a sandpaper here, and we can use it to get the hint. So here we can see a moon, star, planet, and the rocket. So let's count the number of moons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 moons. Then stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then planets. 1, 2, 3, and only 1 rocket. So we have 5, 8, 3, 1 is the code to enter here. 5, 3, 8, 1. No, we have mistaken somewhere. 5, 5, 8, 3, 1. 5, 8, 3, 1. Now it's correct, and here we have found another bulb, a book, and an acid. And this acid is used to get this desk leg. Now it's kind of a stick, so we can reach this book here first, and also take the with the stick we can take the note from under the table. So the next thing, we have a blue bulb, so we can put it here, and it move the lamp, so it the leaves are highlighted and they have different paintings here. So the paintings match to the paintings on the pages, and we have only one missed. It is orange. So the orange picture we can find here in the trash bin. Here we have 3 pieces of this page, and now we can assemble it and use the key to glue it. And now we have all the 4 pages, and the sequence of the sleeves from top to bottom, it's blue, orange, green, and pink is the order how we are to put them here. So the first is blue, then orange, then green, and then the purple. Now let's glue them again, and we've got the book. So the next thing, let's put all the 4 books here on the positions, and we have 8 books with lines and different levels. Oops, no. So the hint for these levels is here on this curtain. We can see this kind of a chart, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels. So these levels are the hint to arrange books here. So this one, the topmost, is on the right, then the second is on the left, this one is one step behind, the lowest is here, this one here, this one here, and swap these two. Nope. What do we have wrong? We have these two misplaced, and now these two. Okay, so the books are fixed, and we have to use it as a hint also. So let's look now here at these green lines above. So we have the second, the third, the fifth, and the seventh. So let's look at these characters here: second, third, fifth, and the seventh. So using these characters, it's kind of H, fish, Z, and the letter P. So let's highlight them. This one, this, and this, and we can open the door now and escape to the next level. So if this video helped you, put likes, subscribe, and let's go to second level. And we are playing Kosmonavtes Academy Escape by LKMAD, and let's start at the second level. So let's begin. We are in another room, and also let's try to escape here. So here we have a set of boxes. Let's take them, and we need to put them on the shelves. And one item is missing here and it is hidden here under. So we need to remove this fence, and to solve this we need to open this box. So it's 4-digit code to enter here, and the hint is these lines. So here we can see 3 lines. So the first digit is 3, then 2 lines here. Okay, it's resets. So we have 3, 2, 4, and 6 here. So let's enter 3, 2, 4, and 6, and we have found a multi-tool. So we need to weld this fence and get the cube. Now let's put it here, and now we need to rearrange them in the correct way. So here we can see colors in the rows and colors in the columns, and the same colors we can find here and the shapes. So this left angle is for pink, right angle is for green, and this letter V is for blue. So we have 2 blue here, so we need to put 2 letters V here. Green, we have green here and green here, so let's put here now green and V. Then we have in reverse order, no, this one. Now it is here, this meeting. So we have rearranged them correctly, and we've got a printout. So this printout has 2 blue lines, so we can use it as a key to open this box. So it's on the cross of the 2 blue lines, and we have found a phone, a tablet. Okay, let's go further. We have a multi-tool that we can use to remove these bolts here and remove this panel. Let's take this fuse and go out. So go in again here, and we can put it here to solve it. And we need to enter the pattern here of read to free read. So the hint is shown here on the wall. These cells are selected. So let's select them here. Scan, and we have got another printout with the 2 green lines. So green here and green here. We can open this box and get the 3D printer. Now let's put it here, and to activate it we need to enter colors here, and the hint for these colors is the same rows as here. So we have blue, green, pink, and the bottom row is for orange. So let's set blue here, and moving by this wire. We have the same blue color here, and then we have green, and moving this green way we have the same green here, then it is pink, and we have pink here, and another orange here, so the orange is to be placed here. Okay, we have got it 3D printer. Now let's put the burnt fuse here, and we have the normal fuse. Now we can put these fuses here, and by activating and painting these numbers we need to balance, so to make the equal values here and itself. So also we have a hint that green is 3, blue is 4, and 6 is red. So let's set them here. So we have 4 is blue, then 6 is red, and 3 is green. So in the total sum of all the digits is 45, so each number itself must have in sum is 15. So the solution is blue like that, then green is 5 and 7, and 8 and 1 are red. Okay, and the next let's use this tablet here, scan it, and now we can get another printout. So it is blue and pink, so we have blue and pink. Let's try to open this. No, so the blue and pink, so it's marked for here, and we have found a spacesuit, so let's use it here. And now we have the window is broken, so okay, let's do the following. First we need to put these pieces here, melt them down to fix the cut in the suit. And now let's collect these wires, glasses, to fix the main window. So okay, let's do it. Oh, here I have forgot to take this fence. Now let's put this fence here, and then glasses, and assemble it's kind of a puzzle here. This piece is from here, this one fits here, this one is on its position, then this one here, and the last one. And now let's form pieces and melt them down to make it vacuum. So we have fixed all, and now we can open this gate and go to the level 3. So if this video helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and let's go to the chapter 3. And let's begin chapter 3. So we are now in the medical training stage. So let's begin with the medical train. Let's take the pen. Here we have taken the notes. Take the drawers. Okay, now we can use this pen to cut this box, and in the box we can get the brush. So we have a mortar and the pestle, and now let's grind the peels, and use these peels as a powder to reveal which buttons were pushed. And we have 2, 4, 5 and 8 were pushed, but we need to define the correct order to push. So to solve it, here we have a hint: a divided by b is equal to d, so A means the first digit, B is the second, D is the fourth, and the third is missing. So the only correct equation here is 8 divided by 2 is 4, or 8 divided by 4 is 2. So let's try 8 divided by 4, then 5 and 2. No, then 8 divided by 2 is 4. And we have opened the door. So here is no patient here. So let's go backward, and we need to push the squares, and we need to push them in the correct order. And the correct order is shown here. It's blue, green, pink, and red. So blue, green, pink, and red. And now we have activated the buttons with their numbers. So let's start from A. And now here we can see the patient. So now let's make the scanning. And he has injuries inside in the leg. Now we need to get more medical equipment to solve it. Let's use the pen here. It's a strange way to use it. Okay, we've got a magnifying glass. Now we have some of the samples are hidden behind the spots, and the same samples that are hidden we need to use here to open it. And we have found a first aid kit. And now let's put these items here to cure the patient. So first we need to use iodine here, then remove these big pieces of glass, and here's the small wound. We need to use magnifying glass here and also remove these small pieces from the wound. The next we have surgical glue, so we can glue no. Okay, so what do we need? Let's do the stitches. No, it's also not correct, so let's look all the other wounds. Maybe we have missed something. Okay, seems that we checked everything, and now we need to use the surgical glue to glue the small wounds. And now let's make the stitches to stitch all the wounds. Okay, the next thing we need to use antibiotic. Okay, so we need. Okay, this is the correct set. Now we use the antibiotic, and now tie the bandage over the head, over the leg, so it's fixed now. And we need to fill the question here. So it was a trauma. It's treated. Yes. Okay, let's select the next patient. It's letter B. Going in. Okay, let's scan. So we can see the further testing is required. And to make the further testing, let's look once again here on this revealed samples, and push the same samples here to get the blood sampler. We have a blood sample, and let's test it here. So what do we have? We have here the results, and the patient's brain is infected, and we need to cure it. So we move by steps, and when we find the infection, we need to cure it. We need to be agile, so there is time. It's going slowly down on the top. Okay, we have cured it. Time to do the report. So there was infection. It is eradicated. Yes, it is eradicated, and let's select the third patient. So here's a man. Let's scan, do the first scan, and further testing is required, so let's take one more time a blood sample, test it, and let's look for the result. So it's he's sick, and we have that strange viruses in the blood, so we need to be agile and attack them. Okay, little more left. And two more left, and the final one. Okay, the highly infection with no known cure. So let's do the report. It was an infection and it is eradicated. No, it is not eradicated. Quarantine, I think yes. And let's select the last patient. So let's do the scan. So here's a trauma of the hand, and let's make the shot of a hand and assemble the hand. So this seems to be from here. This one seems to be from here. Finger. This fits here. Then this one. It looks like from here. Okay, so it is. No, it is to use here. This one. This one fits here. Okay, the fingers done, and now let's make the palm here. So this blood, this bone, this one seems to be from here. We need just to move this bone a bit. This one is somewhere here, and the last piece is here. So we have fixed the palm. Okay, it's time to do the report. It was a trauma. It is treated. Yes, it is treated. So we have completed the stage 3, and now please don't forget to put like, subscribe, and go to the stage number 4. And we are playing chapter 4. So it's the stage 4, Kosmonavtes Academy Escape by LKMAD. And we are in the kitchen now, so we need to cook some dishes. So it's kind of a cooking quest. Okay, let's collect items here in the drawers. Here we have nothing. First we can put pot here, and further we will wash fruits and vegetables here. Oven dish we can put on the table, and the serving tray is to put here. So okay, let's go and to the next room, and here we need to look at these plants and how they do grow. So this one middle, down, up, middle, and down. So these positions we need to use here: middle, down, up, middle, and down. So we have opened the fridge. Here we can take the pumpkin, a corn jam, and a light bulb. Also, let's look here. Here we can see the shelf has red peppers. This has yellow lemons, and this oranges. So red, yellow, and orange is the hint to use here: red, yellow, orange. and we have found a nutrition pack and a knife. Also we have a bulb, so we can put this bulb here to set the light. Okay, going further, now we have 3 missing gems here to put, and we need to rearrange these gems to the position, to the items that are shown in the background. Okay, let's do it. So we have it like that. Okay, moving further. Now this final piece we need to put here. So let's remove, so we have the outer border is for the pumpkins, the inner one is, the middle one is for this beans, and the most inner is for this, for the corn seeds. So let's rearrange them. This one, this, and that's done. Okay, we have solved it. And now this one is activated, so we need to put 3 set of seeds here. Now let's go back here, use knife to cut the potato and put it to boil. Then let's wash, let's cut the pumpkin also here. So we have found pumpkin seeds. Now going again here, and what can we else get here? So here we can find the corn seeds and also the beans, and let's put all of them here to the slots and grow. So now we have corn. We can take corn, pumpkin, and the beans. So let's go back and wash every of them, the pumpkin and the corn. Now we can cut the pumpkin, cut it into smaller pieces and put to boil with the potato. Almost done, so we will need to wait while it is cooking. Washed beans we can put into this oven stove, and then the next thing, let's cut we need to cut the corn, but first the potato and the pumpkin curry are prepared. So here we have potato with the pumpkin curry. So the first dish is ready. Then corn on the cob we need, so let's do what we need to do. Okay, let's go to the next room here, and we have this puzzle to solve. So it's 4 digits to enter, and now let's count this number of black dots here. So here we have 4, 5, 3, 7, 4, 5, 3, and 7. Okay, we have the nutrition pack is missing. Let's put it here, and now we need to turn the water mist system on. So here we need to set the correct position for the dials, and these two are fixed now, but we can rotate these two. And the hint for them is this picture, so we have 6 and L here. So let's first set the dials to L and 6. So the water is flowing now, and now we need to set this the correct pressure and the temperature to set the water mist. So the correct values is the pressure is 280. No, let's rotate them. So now it is done, and it is there we missed, and we have got the spinach leaf, so we can wash it. Take back the pot with the water, cut the spinach, put it here, and add the tomato sauce, and now let's cook it into the stove. The next thing, let's put this pot with the water on the stove and boil the potato. Wait a bit till it is prepared. Take both dishes and put one of them here, and another one we need to put corn here and cut it into the slices and put here. So we have cooked all the dishes, and now we need to serve them in the correct way. So the colonel prefers something healthy as a dessert, so we don't need to use this one for the dessert, but let's use this salad for the dessert. And the colonel is allergic to shellfish, so we don't need to use this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and only 5 slots here. Okay, a green dish is to the left of the yellow dish, so we have green one and 2 yellow. The dessert is on the opposite corner of the main dish. So let's think that the main dish is has to be put on the big slot. So on the opposite side, here it is for the dessert, and the dessert is this salad, and doesn't want extra potatoes as there's already some potato in the main dish. So the main dish, I think that this one would be the main dish. So no need to add extra potato, so this potato is also excluded, and we have only these 5 dishes to put in these 5 slots. So let's read once again. The green dish is to the left of the yellow dish, so we have only one place where we can put the yellow and the green dish. So green here and the yellow corn here, and the remaining slot is remains only for this dish. So it is the correct serve, and we have finished the stage. And please don't forget to put like, subscribe, and play the next stage. And we are playing Kosmonavtes Academy Escape, the chapter 5. Let's play. And now it's another challenge for us. It's a survival trail. So let's begin. Okay, so first here we need to open these 3 doors to get our environment, and the hint for these colored circles is here and the windows above. So this one has orange, teal, these 2 are blue, and these 2 are pink. So let's set them red, teal, blue, and pink here. We have found a set of tools. And now for this log we need to look here, and here we can see LK083. So let's set LK 0, 8 and 3. Okay, we have found more tools, and the next thing we need to go outside, and okay, let's take the wires here. And to open this box we need to look around, and here we can see 1, that means the first position, and 5 digits. So on the first position is digit 5 to be placed. Here we can see digit 2 and 4 of digits 2, so on the second position is digit 4. Here we can see 3, and it is only 1, so on the third position is 1, and 4, 2, so on the fourth position is 2. So we have 5, 4, 1, 2, 5, 4, 1, 2, and we have found nails and a hydrophobic tent. Now let's go outside and gather some materials. First we need to make the place to put the antenna, then connect the antenna to our environment inside. Then here you can put the air sampler inside the bottle and use this tablet to gather information about the air around. So it contains hydrogen. Let's take it. The next, let's take the sample of the alien eggshell. Then collect some alien glue. Also here we can take the fungi and his tentacles. It looks different, but it can increase the signal for this antenna. First let's scan it. So we just taken a sample of interference, and after that we can attach this tentacle here. Now let's go inside again. Also I have forgot to take the container and get some liquid. Now let's go here, put the hydrogen here, open this log and insert water here, close it, and now we need to do something. So we can see that the air is starting to get out of the water, and if we analyze it we can find the oxygen here. So now we can replenish the oxygen in our spaceship, and now we need to fix the hole in the wall. So we need to use this alien liquid as a glue and the eggshell as the fence. So the next thing, and now we need to send first we need to triangulate our position, and to triangulate we need to select the constellations here. So we can look on the sky, and here's the first constellation we have, then outside here's the second and the third. So let's select these constellations here, this one, this and this. Okay, now we need to clear the signal, so we need to remove the noises and make the modulation of this signal as shown below. So let's enlarge this one, and this is okay, then this one, and this one. Okay, it is now correct. The signal is here, and we need to put this funky here to I don't know why. Okay, and now let's do the last thing. We need to plot the path as SOS signal. So this is the starting position and this is the end position, and we have a set of directions to change the direction of this bug. So it moves forward, and we need to move him through these letters. So let's start this. He moves here, there, up, right. So he make the letter S. Now X is just to simply move through this line further, and here's the end point. So let's make the backward trace. Okay, and now somehow we need to move through the letter O to make this circle. So the correct solution here is to move down here, then turn to the right, move up, go up and make a skip. So he moves from this cell to this one, then continue to moving up, turn to the right, then down, this one here, then turn to the right here, and this one is also just a step. So let's move it, And this is the last puzzle on the stage. So if this video helped you, please don't forget to put like, subscribe, and let's play the next chapter. So it is finished. Okay, the survival simulation is completed successfully. Let's go further. So we are playing Kosmonavtes Academy Escape. It's chapter 6. So it's another challenge for us. We are on an unknown planet and our helmet is broken. So let's use it as a shovel to dig the snow here. And now we have a screwdriver and a gem. And this gem we can use to get to break the glass and get the gem here. And also here's a panel, so let's unscrew it, get the glue and the rope. And the next thing, with this screwdriver we can remove one more crystal from this wall and disassemble this jack, but it's missing one part. And the next thing, let's use screwdriver to remove this first aid kit from the ice, break the ice, and if we open it we can find the vials, glass and the blood sampler. And the next thing, let's fix the hole and the helmet. And with the helmet and the rope now we can dive here into the water. So let's dive. And first we can take the part of a jack here, a filter in the boat, a trunk. Now let's go up to the surface, fix the jack, and with the jack we can now lift the spaceship to get one more crystal. And let's take the jack back. Okay, so we have wheels, and we can take the first sample here. It's a hydrothermal vent. Then take a glass and make a sample of water somewhere here. Hey, take the sample. Okay, so let's go up and take the sample of water with a vial. And the next thing now we need to do is to dive down. Okay, here I take the sample. Okay. Oh, here it is. And now let's dive again, and here we can see a hint. It's a number of rockets, stars, moons or planets, and letters R. So letter R only one. Let's count them. Letter R only one here. Planets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then stars. This means these stars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these rockets, really I can't understand it. So I can see only one rocket here, and maybe this one. So let's type R is 1, then planets we have 6, then stars we have 5 stars, and this rocket is the correct answer is 4, but how to treat it I don't know. And we have found one more gem and lens. So the next thing, let's fix this station. So we need to put crystals on 4 sides, and now we need to direct the beams to this center, but in certain position. So the orange must point to the top part, the green must point to the left part, blue to the bottom, and the pink to the left part. Now let's direct them, and this one here. Okay, the green is correct. Now let's make this red. So it is to be placed this way. and the red is done. Now the blue next. Down, right, down, right, up, left, and up, and finally is the pink. Right, down, to the right, up, left, down, and it's done. So we can see a beam is pointing to the station, and we can use the jack here to lift this part, and we've got a tube and if we put the lens here we can make it as a telescope. And now we need to make the image clear here, so we need to rotate these dials till we get the clear picture. So this one seems to be here. Okay, so it's done, and now we need to send the SOS message. So here's the Morse code table. So SOS is dot 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 dash 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 and dot dot and dot. Okay, we have sent, and now we need to receive the message, so we need to decode it. And let's begin. Here we must be attentively. So pink is the start of the message, and green we have dash dot dash dot, so it's letter C, then dot dot dot, 4 dots, it is H, dot, and it's also it's E, dash dot dash and dot, it's C again, and now it's dash dot dash, and that's also it's letter K. Okay, the first word we have decoded, then the next word dash dot dot dot, it's letter B, dot dash dot dot, it's letter L, dash dash dash, it's letter O, the next word dash dash and dash again, so it's again a letter O, and the next letter is dash dot dot, it's letter D. So the word blood, check blood, and the next word dash dot dot dot, it's letter B, dash and 3 times, then E, dash dash dot, and letter G, and 3 dots is letter S. So check blood bags. So what bags means, okay, to know it we need to put this trunk here and his 4-digit code. So let's look once again here. So letter B reminds us digit 8, E reminds meter 3, G looks like 6, and S like 5. So we have 8, 3, 6, 5, and we need to enter it here, 8, 3, 6, and 5, and his laboratory. So first we need to put our blood sample, and we can see that I am infected, and now we need to cure myself. So the first hint, let's look here. Here we can see microbes and another microbes, and if we use a filter we can see that the large microbes are removed, and we have now a flask with a isolated microbes, so there are only small microbes here. So the next thing, let's do the following thing. If we put the surface water here, add a filter and this isolated microbes, we can see that this one remained microbe kills other microbes and clears the liquid. So if we have got an antidote, and now we can cure the blood. Okay, so the mission is done. And if this video helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and go to the next chapter. We are playing Kosmonavtes Academy Escape in chapter 7. Let's begin. So we are aboard, and here's an alarm system. Now let's fix it. So first we need to unlock this panel, and the hint is the number of lines on this tube. So red 1, then this purple 2 lines, green 3, and the pink is 4. So we have the sequence of red, blue, green, and pink. We have unlocked it. Here's the hammer and a rusty remover. So we have removed it, but it is hard to rotate. So we use hammer to get the metal pipe, and now we can shut the pipe. So we have shut it, and the alarm system is off. Let's go into the cabin. Use the knife to cut here, and we have a fine scope. So let's look here. Take it's a huge Jupiter, and now let's look around. So here we can see our spaceship. Let's enlarge it, and here we can see a hint. Leilani is reading here, so we are to enter it not here but here. L-E-I-L-A-N-I. Okay, we've got another planet, chip, and the print out. So this printout is used to open this panel, and here we have found an Earth, and also place to replace 5 burnt chips. We have 1, and now we need to find 4 chips more. Here we have some places are missing their planets, so we have put all of them, and now we need to set them in the correct order as they are in the solar system. So the Earth is the 3rd planet, then after the Earth goes Mars, is the 4th, then Jupiter. After Jupiter is the 6th is Saturn, then it's Uranus, and the Neptune, and the last is the Pluto. So we have fixed it, and we've got a chip and a USB drive. So this USB drive we can insert here, and now we need to enter the code, the correct sequence of the characters, and here they are, and the number of dots shows the correct sequence: 1st, 2nd, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the 6th. So let's use them. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, the 4th, 5th, and the 6th. And now it's a panel to deactivate the systems here. So here we can see the pairs of digit and characters, and these are some systems. Okay, so let's try to A1. So it's a propulsion system. If we try to deactivate it, it's not a good idea. So we can just move through all the systems trying to deactivate them, and the possible will be deactivated, and not possible will not be deactivated. 5K, 6M, 7Z, and 8Y. Okay, so we have deactivated 3 systems here. We can remove chips from here, put on the burnt positions, and here we have one more puzzle to solve. So we can see number of chips, so these chips must to have this number of connections. So let's start from the chips with the connections number 6, so it must to connect all the chips around. And then we have to connect this one in the corner, so this 3 has only 3 possible connections. Then this 4 also has only 4 possible connections. Moving further, this 3 has only these connections, and this 3 has only this connection, and also this one. And now let's think other way. So also this 5 has 5 connections. So let's begin. This one must be connected only here on there, and if this one is connected here, then this has no place to connect, so this must be connected here. And moving further, so this one 4 has a 1, 2, 3, and the one remaining 4 is to be put here. Now this one 5 has 6 around, and this one is excluded, so all the 5 are around. Then this one 4 has 1, 2, 3, and the 4 remaining to be connected here. Now thinking further, this one 3 has only 3 connection to this dot, to this chip. This is done, so this 3 also can be connected only here, and we have only these 4 chips to be connected, and this 5 has 1, 2, 3, so 2 more connections to be set, so it's 1, 2, and the last connection is here. Okay, so we have activated it, and here we have a hint of the circles, how they do highlight. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the same order we need to use here: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have code for this spaceship, and now we need to connect the dock station. So we need to we have the movement of this dock, and we need to select the opposite 2 shapes. So it's moving here, we need to select these 2. No, it's not correct. This one, so we are to select this here, this, and this. Okay, so we have docked to the space station, and this finishes the level. And if this helped you, please put like, subscribe, and let's go to the last 8th chapter. Now we are playing Kosmonavtes Academy Escape, and let's start chapter 8, the final. So we are on a ship, and we missed a maneuver, so we need now to quickly redirect the ship. So we have found the cloth. Let's go further here. Warning, no connection. So first thing we need to do is to establish the connection with our spaceship, and we need to move and to find it. Okay, going left and right to search for it. No, then moving in another direction. Oh, here it is, and we have established the connection. So now we need to enter the code here, and to define it we need to do many things. The first, let's take these 2 gems. Let's take the glass cutter here and go back. So this glass cutter is used to get the scalpel and the surgical glue, and these gems go here to open this panel. So here we have colors on the corners, and we need to match the same colors here. So the solution is like that one. So dark purple here and red here. Now let's set red here and rotate this one till it is the panel is opened. So we have found a bandage here, and here we are to enter the 3-digit code. And to solve it, first let's enter the correct sequence of colors here. Here we can see colored columns, lines, and number of dots near them. So first is the orange, then green, it has 2 dots, then red, and then 4 dots purple, then pink, then 6 dots blue, and then the yellow. So let's do it. We have orange, green, red, then 4 dots on the purple, then pink, then blue, and then the yellow one. So this panel is open, and here you can see a leaking pipe. And now let's use surgical glue to fix it, and the bandage, so it is not leaking now. Here we can see a code 417. So let's try to enter it here. 417. We can see this panel is open, but it's from the cryopod and it cannot be used. So we need to find the codes to open these 2 panels. So the codes are here. So this one looks like 836. Let's enter it here, 836. Okay, and this one we can remove, but we need to cut the to disable chip without the cryopod. Okay, so first we need to disable it. So let's go here, and the first thing we need to do is go back and use cloth to wipe. No, we need to find the hint first. The hint is hidden here, so we need to wipe the liquid here and use the piece of a glass to enlarge this image. So it's a purple color here, so just the hint, the purple itself, we need to treat it as the purple is a mixture of red and blue. So we need to cut red wire and blue wire to disable the chip, and now we can take it. Next, let's use the wet cloth to wipe the floor here, and here we can see numbers on the floor, 57814. So we need to enter it here, 57814. Okay, here's the second chip we can take using scalpel, and both chips go here. And here we have a sequence of numbers, digits, and letters, and also the matching colors for them. So we have the same colors here. So we have pink, green, yellow, purple, blue, red, and orange, and the same digits here. And we have pink D, and then we have green 0, yellow B, purple B, blue Y, red 0, and orange 7. So these numbers we need to enter here to activate this panel. We have a D, 0, B, again B, Y, 0, and 7. Now we need to calibrate it, and we need to solve more puzzles. And next we need to rearrange these tiles here to the same colors as shown on this panel. So by pushing them, we can stack them in one row, and we need to remember the order how they stack in here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the last is red, and we need to move red on its position and then remain it here. So now it's positioned for red, and let's remain the red here. Then we have the last in stack, it is pink, and position for the pink one is the leftmost. Then it is a blue, here the last one, and this is position for the blue. Oops. Okay, now the blue is on position. So the next one is this purple, and it is already on position. Then we need to set orange. And this position is for orange. Then only green and yellow remain. So this position for green, and this is for yellow. And here's a hint has appeared, and this hint is to calibrate this here. So we can treat this hint as each column and each row must have 3 stars and 3 ships, and no 3 stars and 3 ships in the row. So let's begin. Using these rules, we can define that star must be put here, and for this row it is only ship must to be placed here. Then for this row we have to put star here, no star here, so it is ship here, and so star here. Then let's use this rule here. We have to put ship here, and these two are undefined now. So the next, this column we have 2 stars, so it's ship here. Then 3 stars already we have, so ship here and here. The next thing, we have 2 ships here, so it's star here, there, and this position is for the ship, so this one is for the star. Looking now at this line, we have 2 ships in a row, so stars here and 3 stars, so this place is for the ship. Now this column we have 2 stars, so this position is only for the ship, and this are undefined now. Let's leave them. This line we have 2 ships, so this is for star only, and the remaining one is also for the star. In this column we have 3 stars, so these 2 are ships. Okay, so ship here, 2 stars, ship here, and for this column we have to put ship here, and the remaining is to put star here, and the star to be put here. Now we have a mistake somewhere in logic. Let's check it. Oh, here in this column we have 4 ships, so these ships are fixed, so these are for star, and then star, so, and here are 2 stars, so it is ship here. Okay, and laser is activated, and we did it. So the game is over, and if this helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and bye.